Hello farmers, welcome to Backyard Poultries, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope your chicken flocks are giving you value. So today we are going to be talking about the importance of proper sanitation and hygiene, and also the importance of maintaining proper biosecurity measures for your flock in order to maximize the amount of profits that you as a farmer will make, and to minimize the losses that you as a farmer will make. So the biosecurity measures will enable your flock to not interact with the organisms that might cause diseases. One of the biosecurity measures is having a foot bath at the very entrance of your chicken house or a chicken coop, so that when you are entering the chicken coop, first of all you have to ensure that your feet are disinfected, and also you should ensure that your hands have been washed and are cleaned. And for washing your hands, you can use running water and soap. Also ensure that if you have different flocks, maybe you have a younger flock and an older flock, when visiting your flocks, you should always start with the younger flock, because their immune system has not been properly developed. So basically you start with the younger flock and then you go visit the older flock, because the older flock, the immune system has properly developed and they can fight off diseases better than the younger flock. Also, ensure that you regularly clean your house. As soon as one flock has left your chicken flock, maybe you have sold a previous flock, ensure that you clean out the house, remove all the material, the beddings, and after that leave the house to be empty for at least 2 weeks, and then after that you can introduce a new flock. In any case, you might be having free range birds, so you might be wondering, how can I introduce biosecurity measures for my free ranging flock? What can I do in order to ensure that my free ranging flock are not disturbed by diseases? So when it comes to free range flock, like we can see in the video, we can see that we have some very beautiful free range birds feeding on I think termites. You can create fences. You can create fences or enclosures, and these enclosures will prevent your chickens from interacting with neighboring chickens or neighboring birds or with wild birds. So for free range birds, you can create enclosures around your house or around your compound, and this will enable your birds not to interact with other birds that might spread diseases to them. So no matter the system that you are using, whether it's free range or whether it's intensive or semi-intensive, you can always adopt these biosecurity measures. Now when it comes to birds that are enclosed in a place or in a semi-intensive or semi-intensive house or form of breeding, you should also ensure that you separate your birds into various flocks, because that will enable you, that will prevent diseases from moving from one flock to the next flock. So ensure that you create various partitions that birds can stay in different partitions, because this will enable them to will prevent diseases from moving from one flock to the other. And also ensure that you place birds that are of the same age in one flock and avoid mixing birds that are of different ages in the same flock or in the same partition, because this will lead to bad habits like pecking of feathers, which can lead to death of maybe the younger birds. Now, what can we use? What are the locally available materials that we can use for biosecurity? First of all, we can use soap and water. Just normal soap and water can be used for biosecurity. 2, we can use detergents. They can also be used for biosecurity. We can also use chemicals that are readily available in our agrovets. This can be used to prepare things like the footbath that you as a farmer should strategically place at the entrance of your chicken coop or at the entrance of your farm. We can also basically use stuff like readily available products from our shops, like sanitizers. They can be used to kill germs. Now, after you have done all this, after you have ensured that your flock are protected from outside organisms, are protected from outside diseases, then you as a farmer are one step closer to ensuring that you have a very successful farm. You have a very successful flock that will produce eggs all year round. If they are meat birds, that will grow to their maximum amount of weight in the shortest period, and therefore enabling you as a farmer to make profits. So in your flock, no matter how small a flock you have, ensure that you introduce biosecurity measures, and that will help you as a farmer to develop your flock. So that has been what we have been sharing today, importance of biosecurity and hygiene, and I hope that you will have a nice day wherever we are. And as we as Backyard Farms says, there's no small space or there's no reason not to farm. So kindly consider subscribing to Backyard Farms and have a beautiful day. Thank you, and be blessed. Thank you again.